in here again. Fake Hair Podcast. I think this is episode what 5? Episode 5, I think.
Maybe.
I mean,
sure.
shit. How I can't count the 5? It's not even like I got a lot of episodes and I don't even know where I'm at now. I think it's episode 5, but we got my special guest again on here, back by popular demand. Let them know who it is.
Yo, it's Courtney. It's the bee's knees.
We got Courtney in the building. You already know you got your boy 2%, aka Chris the Podcaster, in the building. So I want to start this off real quick. We talked about a couple podcasts ago. We talked about a death that really was some shit to me, and that was when Charlie Murphy died, right? That was some shit that really got to me. And I mean, it's weird when certain deaths that just get you and you don't know them.
Yeah.
But that shit hit me, the Charlie Murphy shit. And then just this last week, my man Big Black, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to Big Black, for real.
That shit hurt because I grew up. I mean, we all watched Robin Big. We all watched
we grew up
that.
watching them. Yeah.
That shit was funny. That bull was wild. Like, that was a great episode. That was what MTV, that's the second best thing MTV did ever since. Actually, the first thing ever since they stopped playing music videos. That's one of the best shows they had on there. So, rest in peace, man. That shit hurt. But back against with the somber shit, man. We gotta get into some of these jokes. We're gonna start off. We don't got any OVO on the building. We don't got any OVO members on the podcast right now. But man, what the fuck is going on with OVO right now?
What's up with that? What are they ducking?
I don't know.
They scared?
They knew OVO, man. OVO's under a lot of fire lately. Like, I don't know. OVO, man. It's not a good time to be OVO. Like, first, Drake. Drake's going through some shit. Drake with this baby mom. This is like the 14th girl who claimed to have Drake's baby, right? I don't know if you counting right now.
Nah, I don't count that man's hits. I don't be counting them.
I mean, I try not to, but the shit is just so funny because what if this shit is true and we really get like a Drake? You think Drake emotional now? Imagine if this shit really is true. Imagine the type of content we're gonna get out of his music.
Yeah, like, cause wasn't the chick like a stripper?
She was a porn. I mean, not that I know. Allegedly,
an ex-porn star.
Allegedly,
like
I don't know. I've never seen her, but
allegedly,
yeah, she
star?
wasn't allegedly a porn star. She was a real porn star. I'm just saying allegedly because I don't know the story to be true. I don't want to say
allegedly,
that I know.
Allegedly, he had a baby by this chick.
Yeah.
Allegedly, there's a baby.
And allegedly, her name is Sophie Brassard or some shit. I think she's from Canada or some shit, but I don't know what she looked like. I just know her. I mean, you know what I mean? Just for any listeners listening, I don't know what the fuck she looked like. But she kind of tight, man. She kind of tight. She's kind of tight.
She's a white chick, right?
Yeah. She Canadian, I think.
A picture of her. I think I seen a picture of her, but I just kept it scrolling. I don't even.
Yeah, that shit was super fat. But whatever. Anyway, on top of that, but it's not even about that shit. The funny thing is, and this looks wild. Like this looks kind of crazy to me. I think it's true. There's a couple reasons why I think it's true. For one, his press, the press run that he on, you don't hear that kind of shit. Or with all his other people who claim that they had him pregnant shit, they all come out like, nah, that's not him. She's lying. Blah, blah, blah. All this kind of shit. With this one, for his camp to say some shit like, we don't believe it to be true, but if it is true, he'll do the right thing and step up. Who else do you hear that kind of shit come out of? Right?
Yeah.
That shit sounds like, I don't think I did
it.
It
sounds like you're going to be a father, B.
Yup, it sounds like you might as well get them Pampers right now because or start getting that.
Get them Huggies.
Exactly.
Go and get them Huggies, B.
That's crazy. So that I think that shit true. And then I was kind of listening to too because I heard a couple people talking about it, and he has that a song on his last album, More Life, right?
Uh-huh.
So he got a song on there where he's kind of snitching on himself. If you listen to it, he's kind of snitching on himself because the girl's a couple months pregnant, and you know how the internet's undefeated. Internet find anything out.
Everything.
So the internet found out almost to the couple days when the baby could have been conceived. That's some wild shit, man.
What?
Yes, the internet kind of found out from how many months she said she was The internet found out the period of when the baby could have been conceived, and that date was around like January 22nd or 23rd or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So then, of course, the internet helped out again and highlighted some lyrics from one of his songs he had called "Sacrifices" or "More Life" album.
Yeah.
And it says, one of the lines in there says, "Wrote this shit January 21. Baby girl, I had to run. I'll be back in a couple months." Like, wrote this shit January 21. That was around the time. And then he has another line a couple bars later. He said like California, he said Dubai plates in a California state. I got it waiting in my place. I got no baby on the way. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, bitch, you got a baby on the way.
He said,
you got a baby on the way.
He said, I got no baby.
Ain't got no baby on. You got a baby on the way, man.
Yeah, like he's snitching on himself. Like that's the shit where I'm like, damn, dog. Like you can't even lie and be like, this ain't yours, and you writing a song about her already.
Unless she came at him and was like, yo, it's yours, and he's like, nah.
Yeah. And there's that, remember you listened to that Nothing Was the Same or not, the what was it, Nothing Same album, that It's Yours track? that shit just pops in my head when you use the Wu-Tang. It's yours. Shit funny.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You gotta give him a benefit of the doubt though, man. Like, Drake is the next Michael Jackson, man. He's bigger than life right now. So like, if you could get some of that Drake sauce up in you and mix it with your egg, you winning.
They winning.
You got a baller, baby. You got a baller, baby. So I just think that, I don't know, man.
She's winning. She's winning right now. He's winning right now.
He's winning right now. Maybe the pullout game ain't strong. Who knows? Who cares?
And
I ain't behind this baby nothing.
I'm not even trying to get into this too fucking much because that shit is some plausible shit for any guy who's trying to get too much into this kind of conversation. But do you think he was listening to his own music? Like, what's on Drake's playlist, you think, when that shit popping?
Let me think. I think he got the party. I think he got party.
He got party? He probably got party. He probably got party and like, damn.
What's the dude's name? Division?
Division definitely can be on the playlist.
He got Division on.
There's a list. There's a good list of songs that you got to put on when that time right. There's a lot of songs that you can name. I would say, and a lot of you new listeners, who don't know who these people are, you need to go on Google Play or Tidal or whatever, Apple Music, wherever you get your music, you got to listen to it.
It's Team Spotify. Rocking with Spotify over here.
Listen, I'm Team Google Play until they find out my card changed. Until they find out that card's not gonna pull the money out no more. Hey, Google Play, I'm rooting for you. Because I've been had a new card on file and then a card that I didn't put on file for like 4 months, and he's still rocking with me. So I'm fucking with Google Play. Shout out Google Play.
It is what it is.
But tomorrow that shit not gonna get on there if this podcast gets some light and I put it on YouTube, and then they're gonna realize I shouldn't shut my fucking whole account down.
Or just don't say nothing when collections call you, B.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit this part out. At 10 minutes and 54 seconds, I'm editing this part out. Fuck that, I need my shit. But there's a whole bunch of songs. There's like Division. Of course, you got Party. This is the new school girls they're listening to shit, but it's good shit. A lot of the fucking like the cornball type shit. The easy way to say is be like, oh, put Trey Songz on or Chris Brown. That's the easy way out. You gotta put some of these.
Drake is not putting Chris anything on, bro.
Yeah, he's not putting Chris Brown on. If that shit came on,
he's putting on Chris Brown when he's fucking Rihanna.
If that Chris Brown came on the fucking what's it called on Spotify or some shit, is he stopping or no? And this is all pause. I wouldn't be stopping. I don't think I would.
I think if he hears Chris come on, I think that he just starts beating it up angry.
I wouldn't be stopping at this one time. Fucking.
I don't think he's stopping, but I think he's angry. He's angry humping for real. He's like Mike Tyson in the ring.
Yeah, and them shits be wild. They be switching from spot to spot. Like I had 1 second I'm listening to fucking Jodeci. Next second, all I hear is North Carolina. Come on, I'm like, nah, dog. I can't.
That's that Google Play, baby.
But I just kept rocking with it.
Spotify radio and playlist is hit. I'm telling you, it's lit and it's hit. I don't have none of those problems over at Spotify.
Well, if they allow me to keep my SIM card 9 card on file, I'll fuck with Spotify too. But right now, I'm team Google Play. I'm on it. But that's some wild shit though. So like OVO. So that's to kind of wrap the whole Drake shit. I mean, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out in a little bit and see.
Yo, but you gotta think his album title is called More Life.
He got another life. That's gonna be the next title.
More Life.
And he did say at the end of it, he said, I'll be back 2018 to give you the recipe or some shit, or the rest of me, whatever he said. Hey, he's letting us know.
We don't know until we know.
Yeah. More baby for your head top. More Pampers for your head top.
more Similac for your head top.
Right? This nigga great. But then going from Drake, the other part of OVO that's having problems in the camp, it's fucking Odell Beckham. Odell fucking Beckham Jr. Did you see this shit on Instagram? The tattoo that he got?
You gotta enlighten me.
Yo, like, I fuck with Odell, man, but everyone knows what they all think about his character and how he is. He's done a lot of questionable shit.
Awful stuff?
Yeah, he's done a lot of questionable shit.
Yeah.
And that could be anything from coming out the hot tub with a dude singing Sexual Healing. He fucking danced with like his man. Did he did the catwalk John, whatever that Bogan.
Yeah.
A lot of shit. Did a lot of questionable shit, but I still fuck with him. This last shit, he got an Instagram picture with him laying on his side, right?
Yeah.
And his sweatpants shorts they're kind of down to like a little below his waist, and he's getting his ass tattooed. And the picture, he has like I'm mad I looked at this picture, man. Like, he's like fucking making some facial expression and shit, and like had some weird OVO quote in it. Like, it only fits that you got a Drake quote when you getting your ass tattooed. Like, who does that kind of shit?
Man, I mean,
there's nothing.
Just one of those things where it's like, even though he could do all the plausible things that he wants, but he could still take your bitch.
Yeah, he can.
Isn't that the worst? Like, he could be straight up and down, straight gay, but your girl still wants him, even though she knows that he's gay. She still wants him. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he's still taking her, and that's fucked up. That's because I don't understand. Like, at a certain point, sometimes you feel like maybe he's just fucking with you and doing that shit on purpose. Cause like, you know how like the whole Jay-Z shit, the Illuminati, like they fucking with you. They doing a lot of shit because, I mean, you gonna talk about it. So I kind of feel like maybe.
What's that got to do with the Illuminati? Enlighten me on that one.
What the Jay-Z shit?
No pun intended, but enlighten me on that one. What's that got to do with the Illuminati? Him making plausible faces get.
No, that has nothing to do with it. Hey, that has nothing to do with it. Be clear. I'm talking about maybe I'm trying to help this man out. I'm trying to be his lawyer. I'm saying maybe he knows that everyone's saying all this fucking weird shit about him. So just like how when Jay-Z knew that all this Illuminati shit was going on, Jay-Z and Beyonce purposely put parts in their songs when they fucking say shit like that. Like he said, I'm not a the Freemason shit, but he made it sound like Freemason or whatever it was. And then the on to the next one music video, and he got the little demon type image. Like, I'm trying to help. If I'm a lawyer that's trying to help defend Odell, I'm thinking maybe he's doing this shit on purpose, and he knows that he's looking fucking weird out here.
Or that's just him, and he don't give a fuck.
And that's dope too. So salute that shit too.
Salute that man, like, yo, like, come on, man, like. If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do.
And I mean, it's 2017. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that shit no more. Like,
no, that's not true. That's not true.
Whoa. No one who really matters, no one who really fucking has a sense cares about shit about what other people fucking do in their own life. We just gotta do it because it's a fucking podcast.
Isn't football like a really like a man's sport?
Yeah. So he can't come out and say nothing, but he should though. Like, he honestly should. Like, honestly, hey, listen, man. If Odell's listening to this, which he's fucking not, but yo, man, do you? Just fucking do you, man.
Yeah,
if you want to get out of tub singing Sexual Healing, hey, man, just don't do it in a tub where I'm at. Other than that, man, do it to fuck you up, bro.
You shouldn't be in a tub with him. If you know that he's doing plausible stuff and you're not doing plausible stuff, you shouldn't be nowhere with him with no shirt on.
Listen, man, I'm trying to defend him.
You gotta keep your shirt on.
I'm trying to defend him, and you fucking up my whole argument. Like, how am I going to go to trial and try to save Odell with this shit?
You can't go to trial with him, man. He might put some fairy dust on you or something.
Yo, man, we saluting it. We saluting love. We saluting love. Love in any kind of fucking way, man.
Look, we had greats like Prince. Nobody knew what the hell Prince was, but we knew that he would throw your bitch in the lake.
Yeah.
Make her take that dive. We knew that. And we knew that women were doing that.
Yeah.
By the flocks, man. They were doing that. Boatloads of them.
Yeah.
Willing to cleanse themselves in the lake.
Lake Minnetonka. Yup.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the thing though. This cool. I mean, I'm with it. Like whatever you want to do, you want to do. Prince can
take your girl. Prince can take your girl and can take you too, man. Like,
listen,
what you gonna do? You gonna tell him no?
Yeah.
You tell Prince no.
If Prince came to me right now,
when he look you in your eyes, man, I'm telling you, too many people done said stuff about Prince's eyes, man. When you look that man in the eyes, something happens, yo.
Listen, if Prince, rest in peace, Prince. But if you look me in my fucking eyes, he's not taking me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's taking you, fam. You out of there.
I'm sorry. I'm not
I'm
not letting it happen. Fuck out of it. And I'm not even gonna be in a room with Prince for that shit to happen, man. There's some wild shit. There's definitely some wild shit.
He was doing that shit at award shows, B. He was doing that shit.
Listen, that's some wild shit to say that Prince is gonna take it.
He wasn't even doing that shit in private, man. He was doing that shit at award shows, man. He was looking them in the eyes. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'll take your bitch and I'll take you too.
Yeah, that's some weird shit. I'm not rolling with that. Like, I'm not getting, more of the story to wrap it up. Don't get in a room with Prince, rest in peace, or Odell Beckham if you don't want to get taken.
Yeah, if you don't want to get taken,
if you're a guy and you don't want to get taken, don't get in a room with them. That's just to kind of wrap that shit up. Right? Be fair?
That's fair.
But, OVO, man. OVO, y'all had worse weeks. And to go back on the Drake shit, they got text messages and shit. Did you see the text message that got leaked where she said I'm having your baby or some shit, and he said allegedly he said I want you to get an abortion, and she said and that's some real shit. That's some fucked up shit. Like she's pouring her heart to him, and he said that shit. Then she said, well, I'm not going to get an abortion to oblige you or some shit. And he said some wild shit where Drake went 0 to 100 real quick on some real shit. Where he said, he was like, oblige, it was like, indulge me, what bitch, or some shit, something crazy. And he went 100 on her. And that was it. And now OVO is kind of like, we can't tell the authenticity of it. Like, of course you can't. Like, come on now.
Man, it's just one of those things where Drake is so big. Whereas like that could be real, but it also could be it could also be like highly false. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people want to see that man fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean.
So anybody could have made that text message conversation and posted it out there.
Yeah. I mean.
Anybody could have did that, bro. Anybody could have did that. I need receipts. I would have to dig a little deeper, which I'm not gonna do.
Right, you're not going to.
But I'm just saying, like anybody could do that, and it's just like if it is true, I just hope that lady's safe, man, because he's bigger than life, and if she might come up and gone. Who knows, man? It happens all the time.
Well, I mean,
she's winning. If they could get Princess Diana up out of there, bro. Yeah. They could get the porn star from Canada up out of there.
I mean, she's winning. She's definitely winning, and one thing that she don't have to worry about, she gonna be balling for a while if that shit is true. But I mean,
unless she has that baby and he takes custody of that baby.
I mean, this could also just be a whole fucking a sick joke that they plan on us. This could be the Bow Wow challenge on it. Like,
I don't know.
That's what she could be saying.
I don't know why you would want that type of attention right now, man. Like,
who would? I mean, any publicity is good publicity when it comes to this kind of shit. I mean, everybody popping up with baby moms and all kinds of shit. Publicity's gonna be good. I mean, when you're the biggest rapper in the world, I don't know why you need this kind of publicity. You know, I don't know why you need this. Everybody's searching.
Bro.
Everybody's searching for it. You said Kendrick not?
No, he's not. Kendrick's not. And those numbers are winning. TDE is winning.
Kendrick's a little different though. So I mean, he's a different type of thing. Drake's always done a lot of things for attention. I mean, He's done a lot of shit. The whole Date and J-Lo shit just so he can get a verse cleared on his fucking album and all this kind of shit. And then he threw her ass to the side and used that teenage fever shit and just slowed it down. He do a lot of this kind of shit, man. I'm not putting it past him. That's how light-skinned niggas move.
Oh, man.
But anyway, we're going to get off that shit. We're going to go right back to what I said. Speaking to how niggas move. I don't know where you're at right now, but where's Bowwow?
Who knows, man?
Where's Bowwow when you fucking need him? That has to be the wildest shit, yo. That has to be the wildest fucking shit. This whole fucking... Hey, anyone who don't know anything about this fucking Bowwow challenge, this is probably the funny... And I'm not one for the challenge shit. Like, I didn't like the mannequin challenge. I didn't like none of that shit. I don't like when niggas stand to get in one spot. Like, I don't like to stand anywhere with a whole bunch of people just silent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
It's fucking weird. Like, I don't see anything cool with the mannequin challenge. And everywhere you went...
but that Black Lives Matter one was dope.
I didn't really... Oh, yeah, but the cops... Yeah, I mean, that's because it's Black Lives Matter. It's gotta be dope. It's gotta be dope when it's Black Lives Matter. If it wasn't Black Lives Matter, this shit wouldn't have been dope. There's been, other than that, there's been no other dope mannequin challenges, I don't think. Right?
You know what's sad? I'm not even gonna say it. Yeah, I don't know.
Shit, to me, mannequin challenge, truthfully, is when a cop pulls me over and I'm fucking sitting there still with hands on 10 and 2. Like, I'm not fucking moving. Nigga, like, license and registration, nigga, I am not moving till this motherfucking song's over, my G. Like, it's a wrap. I'm not moving. That's the mannequin challenge. Another mannequin challenge is when you in the wrong motherfucking neighborhood with the wrong colors on or some shit, you staying still. That's another part. Other than that, I'm not for no mannequin challenge.
That brother on Get Out was doing
yeah, man, that was dope ass movie too. Shout out to Bull Lil Rel. He won fucking the MTV awards that nobody fucking watches, but the MTV movie. Oh, I think it was only on the Fire Stick if you for the movie awards. But he won best something. So shout out to him. He's a real cool dude. I saw him when I was down in LA. I was sitting right behind him at the Rams game and shit. Real fucking cool dude. But
what you mean he won best something? What's the something, bro?
It was like best art, best actor or supporting actor or best TSA actor. I don't fucking know. It's still fucking MTV Movie Awards.
Yeah.
Who watches that shit? That shit was only on the Fire Stick.
Yeah.
So I wasn't watching it, but he won that shit. But this Bow Wow challenge, man, this shit got the internet. This is the only challenge that I fucking stand behind. The fucking funniest shit that I saw was the fucking, what the fuck was it? It was a whole bunch of shit. They had the toy car shit, you know, because they just recycle all old shit that they had before. They had the fucking, the toy car, the picture close up with a toy car Range Rover with water on it. And he said, just wash my baby or some shit. And then they screen out and then shit had the fucking shower, little fucking joint. That shit was funny to me. I mean, they
had a lot of them joints, man. They had a dude like posted up like in front of female mannequins.
Yeah.
Like the butts.
Yo.
And then it was a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Them
man.
mannequins be having asses, dog.
They do. They be having them hard backs.
I be ready to risk it all for some fucking plastic. It's crazy. Yo, I will never forget when I was in Puerto Rico. They mannequins is different. They mannequins in Puerto Rico is just different. Like, that shit was crazy. I'm not even gonna say too much because I'm sounding like a fucking weirdo. But I'm sounding like Odell and shit, the reverse version.
Yeah, like who's looking at mannequins in Puerto Rico, beloved? Like all the beautiful women in Puerto Rico, you up in the mall looking at the mannequins. It's all good.
They were doing a fucking mannequin challenge in the mall. That's why. That's what got me caught. But yo, that shit. And the fucked up thing about this Bow Wow shit is this ain't as fucking for art. Let's do backstory for anyone who doesn't know anything about the Bow Wow challenge. So he posted a picture, right? Posted a picture of like a jet with a Benz joint in it and like a van, and he said off to New York or some shit.
Yeah.
So come to find out, like we just said with this Drake shit, the internet.
The internet finds everything.
They find everything. Internet find everything. So the fucking internet found the picture that was from, and it was like a rental company, like a agency type shit. And they killed Bow Wow. Then a fan said they saw
They saw him on a flight.
Yeah.
He was in coach, man.
Yeah. And why is it's been a long time since Bowwow had a hit, so I guess coach. But some of that money still goes when you got TV money.
But I'm like, come on, man. Like, just be a stand-up person. Be real. Like, ain't there's nothing wrong with flying coach when you gotta compare it to so many people that can't fly at all.
Exactly. But the fun or people can't even fucking get on because they're getting beat up on the fucking air. At least he had a seat.
At least he had a seat. They say at least he
ain't get drugged off and shit.
So bad. That is so bad.
But that fucking this not even Bowwow's first time. I remember back in the football season, right?
Yeah.
Back in like maybe October, November, Bowwow put up something on Twitter and shit, and was like, he posted a picture with like a suite, like tickets and shit, like, just got sweet tickets to go see my favorite team, some shit, right? Talking about the Atlanta Falcons, acting like he got sweet tickets to be at the game. Them motherfuckers was on a bye week that week. Like,
damn.
They weren't even playing in the fucking week. They weren't even playing, and this nigga talking about just got sweet tickets to watch my team. They weren't even fucking playing. They were in a bye week. Like, Bowwow's been doing this shit for a while. But look, he's on press runs right now. See, he winning. He was on the Breakfast Club or some shit today. He winning.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he winning. He cool. And then he plug in, and this is some dope shit. This how you know Bowwow ain't no fucking... Bowwow not stupid. He plug in his show that he on. He got that show, Growing Up Hip Hop or some shit, whatever it is. And they asking him shit, and he's like, if you want to know what really happened on why I took that picture, watch the episode tonight or some crazy shit. And guess what?
Ain't nobody watching that shit.
Hey, they gonna watch it to see what was going on with that, so they can either clown him more.
Ain't nobody watching that shit. I'm gonna tell you. You wanna know how they gonna watch it? They gonna the internet finds everything. They're gonna find a link.
Yeah.
And they're gonna watch the link. That show is not gonna get no crazy ratings because Bowwow is a lame and he's lying about this luxurious life that he's not living.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, Bowwow probably got way more money than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bowwow has been to places I could never imagine going to at this moment in my life right now. But still, like, come on, you're still corny. He's a corny dude for that. He's corny.
Hey, I wonder if the internet can find my second grade girlfriend.
Yo, I want the internet. Yo, if this blows up, I really want the internet to find my 6th grade teacher, Miss Montia. She changed my life, y'all. Y'all need to help me find her. School 2, Patterson, New Jersey.
That's some inspirational shit. It kind of makes me feel bad that I was going to say some fuck shit, but I can't even do it because you just did some inspirational shit, so I can't even go to what the fuck I wanted to find.
People call me negative. People say I only post about negative things. I'm a negative person, but I gotta be positive right now. So
damn. See, now I can't fucking do. Now I can't even get my giggles off about what I wanted the internet to find. Why did it take so long to find Bin Laden with this internet? The internet can find shit in hours. Why didn't we find? How was that nigga hiding in a cave
because
for fucking like 14 years?
I don't think a lot of people really even think Bin Laden was behind a lot of that shit anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean that's
because the internet did find some stuff, but the stuff that the internet found, nobody wanted to hear about it.
How's that nigga recording in caves and I barely get fucking signal in my basement? I'm not even in my basement right now. I barely get fucking signal.
Bin Laden is that man.
Hey, AT&T, fuck you. Fuck you, AT&T. $300 phone bill. Can't even get fucking service. I gotta put my shit in a glass jar to get a little bit fucking.
Bin Laden is probably still alive, B.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
We need to see receipts. It's either I don't know who I believe. Bin Laden dead or Drake don't have that baby. I don't know. Bin Laden probably in Calabasas right now with Drake. He probably like, yo, this shit wild, man. That shit crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man. So shout out Bowwow, man. We gonna figure out what that is. What else happened?
Man, that man is so thirsty for attention. He got all the attention right now, and it's not good attention. It's not good attention, bro. Like, he did the same thing when Omarion broke up with his baby moms. Like,
yeah.
He just be jumping out the window all the time. Like, sit down, man.
Yeah, that was some wild.
You like 5 foot nothing. Like, sit down, man.
Hey. We always. Hey, I'm 6'8". If nobody's see me and they
I'm
listen
just
to this
saying, but you don't have
listen
the
to this
corny
podcast.
antics, man. You're not out here running around like you 6'3" when you like 5'7", bro. Like,
on blackpeoplemeet.com, I'm 6'3". That's what my profile says. My profile say 6'3" on my blackpeoplemeet.com.
Yo, you know what? I gotta take that 5 foot, so I gotta take that back. There's a lot of dope shorties out there.
It's a lot of us winning out here, and I'm not saying us. If you saw me,
I gotta take that back.
Hey, that's what we winning over here. But
I'm trying to be positive.
What else fucking happened? Oh, the Fake Hair Podcast. We over here predict the shit. So we so far want to know. A couple episodes ago, we talked about this Aaron Hernandez shit. I remember I was on there with the boy Slinks. I remember talking to him and being like, listen, I didn't think he killed himself. I still think there was some other shit to go on. And I said the only way I think he killed himself is when I heard about the little Massachusetts law that is kind of like a little loophole. And I heard that shit and I'm like, hold on. This loophole kind of changes things because he technically isn't guilty. Technically isn't convicted. And his family can get that money back. So it's like, it's a win-win for his family. I mean, he probably would have been out, but even if he got out, what kind of life is he gonna live? You know, you gonna imagine. Wait till OJ get out. What kind of life he gonna live? I mean, everywhere you go, everyone looking at you like you already a killer. Yeah. You can't do shit. You can't live a regular life. You already gonna get death threats. This nigga Hernandez killed his fucking brother-in-law and shit. Like some wild shit. Like that 30 for 30 is gonna be so 30 for 30 is gonna be so fucking lit. When they put the little biopic on Aaron Hernandez, this nigga's fiance's sister. He killed his fiance's sister's boyfriend. That's some wild shit. That's some wild shit. So it's like,
but did he really? So look, like, I'm not like you're a sports guy. I'm not really into sports like you at all by any means. But like when that came out, like, did you really believe that he killed that man?
Yeah.
Like, he killed that man for real. All right.
Yeah. That nigga, because he's.
But I thought he was going back up. I thought they was going to reopen up that trial.
Well,
I thought there was some new evidence that came out.
Well, they never found a gun, from what I heard. They never found a murder weapon, which is big. But the thing is this nigga's had a wild past, or even going back to high school, college. He had a lot of incidents when people ended up dying when he was in Florida. It was a lot of wild shit. It was a lot of wild shit happening when he was in college, high school. It was all when his apparently like his dad died, and his dad died, and a whole bunch of shit started going on after that. He's been linked around too many fucking deaths, some weird ass deaths that weren't solved, and a lot of fucking bar fights, and almost got kicked out of Florida when he played for the Florida Gators in college. A whole lot of shit happened around him. I believed he did it. But listen.
But like, is that justice though? There's a lot of people who have shady past, but like they probably didn't do the crime.
Nah, this nigga.
Like, are we really gonna base a person off of their past?
I mean, if you killing niggas,
gonna bring it to the court of law.
If you killing niggas,
you killed all these different people. I think you be fucking people up in a bar. So
listen, how many dead bodies? All the bodies that turned up around him. It's not a coincidence
until proven
anymore.
guilty, bro. That's the system.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Said that, not me. Innocent until proven guilty.
That's what they say, but there's too many bodies. And listen, I'm all for the system, and I'm all for
Then they need to do their damn detective work. They need to do their damn work, man.
I mean, this nigga, all the evidence kind of showed this nigga. They had his own footage from his house. He drove to the industrial yard where the body was found. The car that had 4 of the people getting in the car, and when they got home, only 3 of them came out. He changed his clothes. He had the tire marks from the fucking car there. He left his DMA. Like this nigga had semen. This nigga left semen at the fucking church. Like there's so much crazy shit. They had all this DNA. Like. The only thing they didn't find was the fucking murder weapon, which is somewhere in Dubai probably by now, some shit. But like, it's wild. Like, but that's some dope shit that he killed himself allegedly, and now he's technically just this week, just like we said on the podcast about 3 weeks ago. But just this week, the judge threw the case out. Acquitted.
Wow.
He's acquitted. I mean, because he didn't exhaust all his legal opportunities with the appeal. So he's technically acquitted, never was convicted. That $6 million he should have got from the Patriots, now that $6 million can go to his family, but his young daughter and his fiance. That's some dope shit for him. That's some dope shit for them. I mean, he already killed her fucking uncle or whoever the fuck it could be. Like, some wild shit. So that little girl already growing up with some fucked up past. So, I mean, at least if anything good can come out of it, that's one good thing that can come out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
So, I mean, that's the only good thing out of it. But like I said...
I don't know, man. When I first heard about it, I'm like, man... you know, I didn't feel like he killed himself when I first heard it.
I didn't think so either.
You know what I mean? I didn't... Because, like, he was, like, right there. Like, he was about to, you know, go back to trial.
Yeah.
Do all the, you know, turn up
and he
court. And then out of nowhere, he's found hanging in the cell.
And he
with
had
Bible
his
verses on his eyelids. Like, that was kind of, like, random.
And he had his new fucking, the new lawyer he had. He got Casey Anthony off. This lawyer has never lost a high-profile case.
You see what I'm saying?
We all know Casey Anthony was guilty. And for him to all this optimism, and they got that one thing acquitted, and the lawyer's like, look, I'm getting him off. Like, he's going to walk out of here free man. Then you kill yourself almost like 24, 36 hours later. That shit don't fly. That's just some wild shit. But maybe he knew this loophole. I mean, he went out like a martyr, which is, I mean, dope shit for not being dope shit. I mean, it's kind of hard to say, but I mean, if he did kill himself,
I can't say if that's dope or not.
It's dope for the reason. The reason gotta be dope. If it's for his daughter, that's gotta be dope.
That's some gangsta. That's some like gangsta shit. Like if you kill yourself and then you putting Bible verses on your eyelids and blood, like that shit sound crazy.
That's crazy shit. But that's why I'm saying that ESPN. That ESPN biopic's gonna be lit. That shit gonna be crazy. I'm definitely gonna watch that 30 for 30. But when we're kind of talking about suicides and shit, like this is another thing I want to kind of get on real quick because I did say, and I'm not even gonna touch on this, but I did say the whole thing that got me and pissed me off about the Aaron Hernandez shit was everybody was posting jokes about the suicide and shit. Like that shit is not funny, and I'm gonna repeat that here again. That shit is not funny to me.
Yeah, it's not funny at all.
All the fucking Aaron Hernandez jokes y'all had and all the fucking hanging and all this, that shit ain't fucking funny because I mean that shit's a real shit. Like that's a real issue. If you don't deal with it, somebody in your family don't deal with it, someone you know, like come on man, like you gotta be more sensitive to that. And I'm all for jokes. Everyone knows me, I'm all for jokes, but there's certain jokes you just not fuck with. And that's one of them. And the kind of thing is, the reason I feel like those jokes are being made now, it's kind of like everybody's sensitivity. Like, you know, we're too sensitive about a lot of shit, right? We're sensitive about a lot of shit. And that's why this podcast is called Fake Care, because everyone cares about shit that they act like they care about, but they don't. But I feel like we've been so desensitized that it comes to that kind of shit, right? And I was just like, kind of like my point kind of became more proven just last week when I saw, you know, Kehlani, the singer Kehlani.
Yeah.
She just had her album come out not too long ago, but it was just on Instagram. She just had a show that she canceled, and the video, it's a video if anybody wants to look at it. She's over there singing, she's saying, she's crying, and she's like, I didn't want to end this show. I didn't want to end the show, and I wanted to like keep this going, and I tried my hardest, but I think I need to go to the hospital. I feel really crazy. And she's crying out for heart, and if you listen to the fucking video, everybody in the crowd is going crazy, like they're saluting it. It's not even like it didn't even to me sound like it was like a consoling kind of we support you type shit. It was like like I don't know, it's kind of like championing the whole idea of fucking mental illness. You know what I mean?
Not champion mental illness, but champion getting some damn help.
But that's how I thought it came across, and maybe how I explained it makes it sound that way. But that's not how the video went. That's the weird shit. Because I would have thought that they were like cheering, like you're going to get help. But the cheers were way before she said anything about going to the hospital or needing help. It was like a long, like 5-minute video, and they just clipped it and showed that and showed them cheering. But I saw the long extended John. They was cheering when she's like, I really don't feel good. Like I'm just feeling so sad. Everyone's like, yeah, like cheering shit. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, she's over here crying like, I feel like something's wrong with me, and everyone's cheering. Like, it's some crazy shit. But then at the end, and it kind of cut off. But when she said she had to set it off, I'm sorry, gotta go to the hospital, everyone kind of, like, was upset. Like, you really don't give a fuck about what she goes through as long as you get your $60 worth on your ticket. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta look at the way that the world is right now, right? Like, when you said things like, you know, people today are desensitized, you gotta understand that most of us communicate through social media,
right,
or through some type of device that does kind of, you know, that is kind of like a barrier to human interaction. So where you can process emotions and feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like you can go on Facebook and see like 5 murders on your timeline.
Yeah.
The first thing people do is pull out their phone and record. They don't even call the cops.
Right.
They don't even do CPR. They don't do none of that. I saw a fatal car accident on Facebook Live, dog. Like, they didn't even try to get the person out the car, nothing. They were recording the person's last seconds of life. Like, this is the type of world we live in. When you go to a concert, most people have their phones out.
Yeah.
They don't even enjoy themselves in the moment.
Right.
And so it's just like, you know, and the mental illness, especially mental illness with people of color, is like a taboo situation.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, like that, like we don't really realize when we listen to most of your favorite artists, they've been rapping and singing about mental illness for a while, but as long as it's got a nice hook and it's got some 808s and shit, we rocking with it. Like, shit, Future been talking about killing himself his whole fucking career. He been talking about all these bars and Xans and all kinds of shit his whole career, and it's cool to everybody. Like, nigga, people dying out here.
But he also said that he doesn't do most of the stuff that he raps about.
Yeah.
So
but where did he say that though? Where did he say that? Because I know he said that, but for the listeners, where did he say that at?
I gotta find it, and you know what?
I can tell you where he said it. He said it on. All right, let me just kind of streamline it. It was on a interview or some shit, right? When he said that. Yeah, exactly. So how many people listen to interviews, especially a lot of younger generation? How many people listen to interviews? Not that many. You can agree to this. We listen to songs more than we listen to the interviews, right?
Exactly.
So if we hear Future talking about Molly Percocet, all this shit, bars, Xan, fucking codeine, whatever, we're going to fucking glorify that, but you're not going to take the extra couple minutes when he gets a little interview when he talks about, I don't even fucking do half the shit I did. It don't matter. We heard that song, and a lot of kids is going to her thinking it's cool, putting that shit up in statuses, dying out here because of Future music.
But is that like Future crying out for help, or is Future helping to kill people who need help? You get what I'm saying?
He is, like, but it's the same time too, because at the same time he's rapping about shit.
When you're lying about your life, how are you crying out? You don't use none of those drugs.
I think Future. I mean, he said I don't use all the shit. He uses some of the shit he rap. He ain't say I don't use any drugs. He knows that
that's what people want to hear, bro.
Yeah.
He knows that's what people want to hear.
Do we believe Future's not using those fucking drugs? Like,
he ain't using them damn drugs.
How many of them is he using? Let's do a drug count.
He's not using them drugs, man.
Let's do a drug count. How many of them do you think he's using?
I don't think
he might not be using all.
He'd be dead by now.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, true. I don't think he's using all of them, but I'm for sure he's using a variety of some, or a mixture of some. And this is why we already talked about Drake's baby mom and shit. Now we're talking about
shit, bro,
the future and I mean. He's doing something.
I'm just sick of this, bro. Like, I'm just sick of all of this dumbed down ass music. Like, it's just mindless, man. Like, it's like people are really gravitating to this, man. You got 13-year-olds listening to this shit. You know, like, sipping lean is cool. Like, that's like, when was it cool to do that?
That shit is not fucking cool. I'm telling you
it's
straight up.
It's not cool, man. Like, come on. Cool. Like, come on. Like, we gotta be better. We gotta do better, man. Yeah. We gotta hold these people accountable, man. Like, and if you're gonna have that type of music, okay, but let's have something that balances it all. We gotta have more than just J. Cole and freaking Kendrick Lamar and you know, mainstream wise, because there's a slew of rappers out here killing it that you don't even hear about. But it's just like, man, come on, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Get Future the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get him the fuck out of here. I'm with it
because I can't even tell you that many Future fucking songs. Like, I don't fuck with Future. I don't listen to rap really anyway, so I really can't even say I listen to rap, but I don't really fuck with Future. But anyway,
let's just put it like this. Let me get this off. Let me get this shit off real quick. Let's just put it like this. Future is this big-time drug dealer, big-time drug user, gets all the bitches, fucks married women, does all of this, disrespects his baby moms, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, bitter dude. Yo, like, all the stuff that he raps about, his son is not going to live that life. He's going to be Ivy League status.
Yeah.
His son is going to be prep school status.
Yeah.
His son is going to be very articulate. Like, he's not going to be doing all of the things that his father is rapping about. And even if he was in his father's care, he would still not be doing all of the things that his father is rapping about. But your kid is. And you are. You gotta...
Yeah, Jimmy, bad bitch, down for the sun. Then I went and made him my ass. Young boy, man, I just wanna live. But you got me thinking about making you the next. Girl, you should know how I feel. Fuck it, I don't even know how I feel. I just want you here in my bed. No lust, I'm just keeping shit real. No lust, I'm just keeping shit real. Let's go bad, but I said it's over. I ain't lying, it's the truth, just like I told you. Cause I don't wanna hear that shit no more. You bring out the best in me for sure. Oh, you bring out the best in me for sure. Oh, and all I can say is, you know what it is when I'm up in your bed. You know. Oh, when everybody's gone, I'm the only one left. You know how to make a nigga feel so. Something that's different. I just need someone that's ready. I just need someone that listens. I just need someone that loves me. I just need someone that trusts me. I just need someone that does me right. I just need something I can hold on. Need someone I can be with. Need someone I can live with. Yeah. I just need someone I can roll with. Be my one and only. Be my one and only. Homie, you the baddest girl. I'm asking her.